Wheels on the bus going round and round. Yeah. Wheels going round and round, yeah. And we rolling through your town, yeah. Round and round and round and round and round, yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome into another episode of the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by the Bank of Dudley. We are your first and your only source for mediocre, below average sports coverage. It is hot in here again in the bin on this afternoon. No more mornings during the summer. We're too lazy to sleep in, so now we're sacrificing through the heat. But we are glad you're joining in with us this week. Opie can't handle it. So, all right. Again, thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you to all of our sponsors. My name is Chill. We are glad you're here. Got a great show ahead, a lot to talk about. Let's meet the guys that are in here with us this morning. Yep.
I get in there.
Ooh, coming out first. He's sitting to my left. He had a cup of coffee in the Marines. They call him Short Story Long. Survives daily off of 5-hour energy shots. The few, the proud, and very few are proud of him. I'm talking about the Bear, Mitch Lawhorn.
Good morning, ladies.
Good one, Law. Sitting across from me, yeah, he's here 2 weeks in a row, but he's not back. You can take that to the bank. He's a Seminole for life. He's got a gullet that can store food for days at a time. He's lost a ton of weight, but he's still fat. He's the guy with napkins for hands. He's big. He's sloppy. He is big. Rogi.
What's up, guys?
He got his back to the camera.
Yeah, big back.
Big back, big back.
Probably blocking the camera.
I tell you what I am blocking is this fan, and it feels real nice.
Yeah, you are doing that.
The camera's going to be gone in about 30 minutes anyway.
And sitting beside me, he is 51% owner of the Big Ugly Sports Show. He's a UGA graduate, his diehard dog. He can make a bottle of mouthwash stink. His bottom row, although improving, still looks like he bit a brick. He's the one, the only pride of Buddy Johnson Road. Put your hands together for Adam Hight. High Tower.
What a pleasure to be here, boys.
I thought you were going 51% owner of Green Acres.
Look, that's coming. That is coming here in the near future. So, again, we are in the heat. And if you get a little noise in the background, sorry, we got a box fan on high down on the ground because last week it was absolutely smoldering in here. Jay refuses to put us an air conditioning unit in here. We're still working on that, but hopefully that'll come shortly. So, yeah, here we are. How we doing, fellas?
Raggedy being not even insulated.
Can't have nothing.
I'm doing good. Bringing the heat with the mic along with the temperature outside. Let's go.
Along with the hat, too. Go, dog.
Go. Fresh hat.
And that Braves ring?
Champs.
So, you would think after all we've done for Jay, after all the show, the notoriety it's brought the ranch, you would think insulation, air conditioning wouldn't be an issue, but here we are. Why do you think, Hight?
I don't know. He's probably just saving up for a new race car he won't drive. I don't know.
Oh, man. Wherever you are listening, make sure you are subscribed to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Give us a thumbs up, comment, whatever you want to do. Just let us know you're watching. We do appreciate you, those of you that tune in on the reg. You can also visit our website at www.thebiguglysportshow.com. So
Roger's blocking all of that fan.
Yeah, you get none of it.
Let you know, no wind on this side of the room.
Well, that's what happens. You showed up late.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Roger's Heine's cool as it can be right now.
It is.
Oh, yes.
Opie's still on vacation or work vacation, he says. Every time he's at work, it's at a beach or something. So, Parish Construction, some folks just got it all. And then Jay, again, we scheduled at midday to ensure that he couldn't be here. So,
yeah. Well, I do want to give a shout out to Opie. I got a text message last night from the Passmores, Tim and Holly, and it was a picture of my brother with them. He was riding shotgun. Tim was driving, and so he's hard at work, schmoozing the leadership of Lawrence County Board of Education. So,
Big weeks.
Yeah.
Opie knows how to do it now. He knows how to do it. So, all right, tell us a little bit about the weekend, Hight. We'll start with, and I know, again, Law was invited. He had to cook or something. He couldn't show, but the rest.
My aunt turned 80. I was asked last minute by my parents to fry fish for my aunt because all my kinfolks from Butler were coming. So, I can't.
You're not going to talk about Bobby like that, talking about it was last minute.
It was. I didn't want my dad to be out in the heat around that fryer. He'd need me. He's an older guy.
So you mean to tell me, out of the people in your family, the most reliable person that he could come up with was you?
Well, Jamie came, but he don't eat fish. Therefore, he does not know how to fry fish.
Now, I believe
fish,
that. I
or
believe
bait a
that.
hook.
Why you believe it, Hight?
Because he's my neighbor, and he just walks around with his hand out, kind of like this. He don't want to get dirty.
Last time he went fishing, I think a catfish might have offended him a little, and he, this fish stung me. that
stung me.
He's
leadership in the
like,
board office.
Like when you think about a military man, you think about tough guy, like Rambo kind of a like Mitch. Yeah, he is not.
Yeah, but we think of you.
Like you rugged, like smells like cigarette smoke and ashtray type stuff.
So he comes over with his wife. Jamie comes over to the birthday party.
You go ahead.
Jamie comes over to the birthday party, and I done fried all this fish, and it's all laid out on the. I don't eat fish, so he brought him a tomato, peeled a tomato, and made a
tomato sandwich,
bacon tomato sandwich.
That sounds fantastic too. To go along with that fish. No, I would take both of them. Is what I would do. You mean to tell me he?
I love a bacon tomato. He will not eat.
He's got
to take it off the bone because he's lazy.
Frustrating. It's very frustrating trying to have a conversation with
in the heat. It's even worse. In the heat, it's even worse.
I got a little fan over here on my calves, so I'm good. But I'm in a neighborhood group text with Jamie, and I've talked about how I'm farming and ranching, and on the back 40 of my property over there at Green Acres, and
this whole 16
and you know what he does? When I'm telling him, hold on,
I'm with.
Whenever I'm telling my neighbors about this is things that I've actually done out here. Here's my garden. Here's what I'm doing. This is actually happening. He's like, no, I read an article says you can't do that. Like he's sending me articles telling me the things that no, you can't do that right now. It's not time for that crop. I'm like, Law, I'm living it.
Nothing.
But I tell you what he is good at. He knows all kinds of recipes. So he must have spent a lot of time indoors.
Yes.
And while people like me and you were outside in the heat.
That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
So, Law, how'd the fish fry go? Turn out good?
Turn out good.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
It's not great.
She don't remember any of it.
Fish frying. She's actually she's like a young lady. She's the oldest of the Longhorn clan.
He said she don't remember.
So her name's Elizabeth, and when we all call her Aunt Prissy.
Was that too far, right?
He's an ageist, ladies and gentlemen.
That was good.
He don't like older people.
I love old people, except for Joe Biden.
I think it was just good, and then just Chuck's reaction. He was just like,
bless her.
That's why you should have came to play cards instead of because she ain't gonna remember if you were there.
I'm tell you what, it's not great weather when it's 97 degrees and you're around the fryer.
Yeah, that's bad.
Bad move.
But you're around lung darts all the time, and is that not?
He's immune to the heat.
He's got heaters.
Can we have an episode where we don't bring up me smoking?
He's got heaters on deck. I guarantee you were chain smoking while you had them fish going.
No, I didn't have time.
And you had a towel you were wiping your sweat with.
I had 2 fryers going.
And what he don't even realize, Hight, because this goes back to him when he's talking or thinking about something, he's oblivious to anything. So that's your second long dart comment. He just completely missed the first.
Yeah, he missed the first one.
I didn't hear the first one.
Yeah, I know it because you were running that gator.
When you go back, whenever you and Haley go back and listen to the episode, it'll hit you.
So, Law wasn't able to come, but Raji, Hight, myself, Jay Baby.
I heard Raji got in a fight.
Yeah, we're going to get that. So we come out to Jay's. Jay cooks some wings.
Not true.
And in typical fashion with Jay, I normally will give him money anytime I come out here. But I'm kind of the thing, if you invite somebody to come to something, it's kind of understood that you're covering it. And so this weekend, I didn't give him anything, and I decided to deal cards for y'all. And so he went to give me some money for it, and I said, no. And he said, well, it's the least you can do since you didn't give me any money for this food. And I'm like, you invited me here to eat. But so we had a good time out here. Had a lot of fun. Wings were delicious. Fries.
They had a really good flavor, but they were very soggy.
Undercooked.
Undercooked. Not as good as he has done before, but he had a lot going on.
Well, they were free, so I'm not really gonna complain.
I had a ton of them.
Mm-hmm. He said they were all gone. He said
they were fantastic.
Not a one left.
They really were good. They were good. I just like to pick things to give Jay a hard time about because he likes to give everybody else a hard time. But he's a great host. He always has a good time lined up and phenomenal food, and he's just a good buddy, man.
He's good times, Jay?
Yeah, he is.
So I ended up leaving, I don't know, it was 10 o'clock or so. And Hight, if you will, just kind of, I know some events unfolded a little later on.
Well, I can't put my finger on how we got here to this. I guess maybe we were reminiscing over how we had arm wrestled before and whatnot. And then I go, hey, I put $20 on Jay to beat Rogi.
Yeah, easy bet.
to me, I knew that was easy money because I know him. But for those of you on the podcast, I'm pointing at Rogi, and so he said no, not $20. I said okay, well let's do $5. I got the easy money. I put $5 on Jay, and Jay was loving it because you know how Jay is. Come over here, feel his tricep, boy.
He's the only guy that can flex. Now Jay's dumb strong, but he's the only guy that can flex, and there's zero movement in his arm. Like you don't see any change.
And then he'll be like, "You see that horse kicked me right there?" But meanwhile, no definition. But anyway, so Rogi gets over there. They arm wrestle, and the part that I love, and I know this from experience, when you grab a hold of somebody, you can tell if you're gonna win. Because I felt the same way whenever I arm wrestled Law, and I grabbed him, and I was like, "This is easy money."
Whatever. First of all, we were not betting, and I had already went against somebody and used every bit of strength I had in my darn arm.
He was out.
That's a loser mentality, is what that is. But anyway,
not a loser mentality.
Then whenever Jay grabbed a hold of Rogi, Jay starts just dying laughing. He's like, "This is not going to be any test of my strength at all," and then he went to commence to slamming that hand down.
How did Rogi respond?
Well, was it a quick pin? Like,
in my memory, yes. In reality, I'm not real sure, to be honest with you.
It happened so fast he can't remember.
How I can't really remember.
Yeah, Jay's stronger than I am.
And so then, and so then, of course, what do we all do?
Laugh.
We laugh. We make fun.
It wasn't really everybody. It was more
Me and Jay. But now before they arm wrestled, Jay said, "All right, Rogi, because Jay knows how Rogi is. Rog, if I beat you, promise not to get mad."
He will get mad.
And he said, "I promise I won't get mad." And then he lost. And then what did he do? He got mad.
I didn't get mad that I lost. Why'd
you get mad?
I get mad because Hight starts running that gator. and then I proceeded. And again, I wasn't, it was a late night.
Yeah.
Right. So then I proceeded.
hot.
Let's get the gloves out.
He had
throwing out
two
challenges
challenges.
now.
in boxing.
He wants to either box or get on a board drill. And he told me he'd run me across that road out there.
That's the same thing he told me.
Yeah, I would 100% take Hight across 19.
But then we're sitting back at the table, and I told him how I had already beat Jay, and I just kept doing this. Oh, I said, "You don't want this, son. You want this."
That affects me.
Just adding gas.
Yeah, but then eventually, because he is a good sport, he realized he really is a good. Roger's a good sport.
At times.
He came back and said he started laughing. He was like, "Man, whatever, man. I know. I shouldn't be angry." But then we all just started laughing about
He
it.
leave, Roger leave, make his ball and go home.
No, he just lost more money.
Get his ball and go on.
You lost some money? Y'all play in cards or what?
Yeah.
Who's the big winner in cards?
I think it was. I won for like $15. So
Rogi won about the first three hands.
my school
I'm not a
teacher-
great.
My school teaching end of the month's not a good day to plan.
Yeah, it's hard to do stuff like that. Yeah. But I mean, you still could have came. Anyhow,
Stop it.
so let's talk a little sports.
Hold on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Big day today for somebody that we know.
Yep.
Happy birthday to Stephen Douchwards Edwards.
Happy birthday, Ed.
I don't know how old he turned today.
47, I believe. Is the
Yeah.
age.
Enjoy
Looks
it.
every bit of 60.
Yeah, enjoy it. This is probably going to be the last one you're going to have. Mm-hmm. So,
Yes?
Yep.
yeah, dude, he's somebody that I've never seen somebody that works out as much as he does to be in as terrible shape as he is.
And he's got a girlfriend, Molly, who's exceptionally beautiful and sweet and
kind,
and just
good-hearted.
can't. We sit here and we really talk about it all the time of just what's she thinking, really? He's outkicked his coverage because he's an idiot.
She inherits everything.
Yeah, but he don't have anything.
Oh,
He's got
family
us.
wealth.
Well, she's got the family wealth. I mean, she will inherit us as friends. That's pretty much all he's got.
Which isn't really a whole lot. I'm saying a lot.
So happy birthday, Ed.
Happy birthday, Ed. We all hate you.
So let's talk a little sports before we go to our first break here in a little bit. Tennessee won the NCAA men's baseball World Series, I guess, yesterday. They were down 0-1 and ended up winning the next two. So SEC team, which there were two SEC teams in it, but did y'all give the College World Series much after Georgia got knocked out and Florida State got?
We got hosed, but it's fine. Because, I mean, really, Tennessee is in that situation if they actually make the correct call. And Tennessee loses that first game.
It
is what it is.
All they can do is go off the calls made in the game.
It was a bad call. You're right. It was a bad call.
As a baseball umpire, as a baseball umpire,
Yeah, you are. You have been known to be a baseball
yes.
umpire.
So you just gotta.
And giving people the business.
You gotta make the call and stand with it.
I can think of one person who was really excited about Tennessee winning that thing.
It's a great opportunity. Knoxville's it's a phenomenal place. You just think about the way that the ball comes out of the pitcher's hands. We get that bad, we just hit that thing over there.
See, when I was with Conrad.
It just reminds me, when I was sitting there with Philip Fulmers. And it reminds myself, when I was in Knoxville after I graduated from Northside High School with Conrad Nichols. We was doing things like we was winning national championships before the baseball teams was. We just showed them how to do it. It's just a phenomenal opportunity. I'm so proud alumni.
And Peyton Manning said the interview is just getting started over there in Knoxville. They finna start winning in all sports.
How you feel about that, Coach?
All sports. I mean, listen, I'm going to tell you guys I know you guys are Georgia fans. Look at your hats right there. Hey, enjoy what you had. Enjoy what you had. You was on tops, but now we got rocket tops, and that's where we coming at.
Good old rocket top.
Good old rocket tops.
Coach Jason Respert showing some love to Knoxville right here.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you making an appearance, Coach.
Yes, very welcome.
Oh, man. So it is time for our first commercial break. On the other side, J.J. Redick going to the Lakers. We've got Bus Cup, and you want to stay tuned because in either the second or third segment, we do have a Hight's High Five, and it's been a long time. We got a Rogi's Rant coming, so y'all make sure you stay with us. We will be right back.
New year, new financial goals? Whether it's saving, investing, or planning for the future, we've got your back. Visit Bank of Dudley today and let's make 2024 your year for financial success. Bank with confidence at Bank of Dudley. Since 1905, member FDIC.
This is Brad Meeks, owner of Brian's Giant Subs. Thanks for listening to the Big Ugly Sports Podcast. Come see us today to grab your favorite sub, 1632 Veterans Boulevard in the Oaks Shopping Center, Dublin, Georgia.
J2 Streaming Services. With over 9,000 live channels and packages starting at $15 per month, you literally can't beat it. Visit them on the web at www.j2streaming.com. Proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show.
For all your HVAC needs, please call Elite Comfort Solutions. We specialize in commercial and residential HVAC. The number is 833-483-HVAC, and the website is www.elitecomfortsolutions-inc.com. Call for a free quote today.
Big Peach Car Wash, coming this April, across from Walmart on Highway 80. I hadn't washed my truck in 5 years. I'm breaking that streak this April.
Welcome back to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by the Bank of Dudley since 1905. Thank you for their continued sponsorship. Before we go into this week's round of the Bus Cup, Hight, I know you, and we've talked about it several times on the show about the Golf Academy, and you had your Chasing 80 venture a while back. I feel like we've now,
it's organically transformed into not only do I want to improve my own game, but I want to share my knowledge and experience with the world, honestly. And
so Chasing 80 was more about you.
Yeah,
and now you've turned into more about everybody else.
Yes, and I'm a man of the people.
You are.
That's where my heart always leads me, is to help others.
Did you get a chance to coach somebody up this weekend when you played?
I did. There was a fella who I saw that he desperately needed some help in the name of Tyler Rogers. Ended up playing, catching up with him and Wyatt Curry over at Green Acres, and I'm always willing to help somebody who wants to help.
Yeah.
But I think it was about 16 holes in before he actually asked for it and was willing. No, 15 holes in. Hold
on. I never asked for help.
Oh, that's right.
I never asked for help.
You just knew he needed it.
He was throwing clubs and whatnot, and so then I
telltale sign.
And he kept duffing little chips right there at the green. That's really where it started on number 15. You duffed the chip like 3 times in a row.
Well, no, it started on 10 when I hit in the woods, and then I hit 3 trees, knocked the bark off. I almost split a pine tree. And I almost hit you one time.
And then he did throw a club, and I told him it wasn't the club's fault. The club wants to hit the ball the right way, but he won't let that club hit the ball the right way.
Then my response was respectfully, shut the up.
Yes, respectfully.
Right. Respectfully. And I took that with full respect. And so anyway, number 15.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did. I held off until 15.
Until the next hole. It went 15. Because I threw a club on 11. And on number 12, he was doing the same thing.
How many club tosses did we get?
Just one.
Okay. I forget the whole number, but he did throw it. And he threw that club a lot farther than he was hitting that ball.
Not on my drives.
Well, Roger, you really just got to appreciate when you play with somebody that wants to see you get better, and that's Hight.
Yeah.
It's not about competition anymore. It's about improving his competition.
That's what we'll go with. And then what's crazy is we get to number 16. Hight just stops playing and goes to his house and just starts hanging out with his, doesn't even
Hight, you said he quit.
Yeah. He just stopped playing. He went to freaking his house, got something to drink, came back, and
Okay.
Left y'all out there.
Listen,
Yeah.
if we're going to tell lies, at least let it be funny. Okay? That's not true. That did not happen.
What happened?
that.
That did not happen. He's lying. So, anyway, I gave him a pointer on his chipping, and he did it, and it worked out for him. Then we get to number 16, and he hits a bad tee shot. And I said, hey, let me give you just one pointer. And then what'd you do?
No, that was 17. 17.
Okay, you're right, 17. What'd you
Right,
do?
because you on 16, you were at your house.
Anyway, that's not true, but go ahead.
I mean, I was piping pretty much throughout the entire day.
I gave him one tip on his driver.
but I was also
and he
piping the drive
smashed it.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call you
Other
pipe
than-
now.
They do.
Anyway, so I've offered him. I've
Not for
offered him
golfing reasons.
the lesson. $50 an hour is what I've told him is.
Going right.
Yeah,
That's cheap too.
yeah, absolutely cheap. You know,
For a
one
man
instruction.
that's U.S. certified,
Yes.
PGA tours, got his car.
Just got done with his camp. You could have went to his camp.
I know.
Should have. You need to. All right, next year, adult hour for lessons.
Now, he could go with the kids. He could definitely go with the kids.
No, his
Make sure you
language
fill it in.
a little too colorful.
Fill
But
in
so,
divots.
so we started out.
Would you chase
started out
the golf cart
playing.
and fill divots like the kids?
Do I get a Southern Par shirt?
There you go. I don't know if they make them in your size.
Big.
So we started.
Hold on. We wear the same size shirt.
Not true.
He did say when he came in, he lost a little weight, so now he's feeling himself.
Right.
I'm drinking waters now.
What is in that cup?
Look at it. This is
Not water.
I still have my morning Diet Coke. Like people drink coffee.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's 12:48.
Well, I mean, it's summer. I'm a school teacher. I wake up at 10. I've been at wrestling practice.
Yep.
All right, can we circle back?
Yeah,
'Cause
circle
we're getting
back.
a little off the rails here.
Yep.
But so we started out keeping score, and there were 3 of us playing, and there was one of us who truly kept score. Other people were, just give me a 3. I'll take a triple bogey. And I'm like, well, double par is like standard. Like if you, like there were people just, and I'm not gonna call names, but there were people that were just picking up their ball and not even just give me a triple. And
Hold on. There was also people that the first couple of holes, I'm pretty sure I was up like the first 2 holes.
Y'all playing skins?
I was up.
Skins?
He was never up?
he was
100%.
up the very first hole.
Yeah,
He
'cause I
parred,
par-
I bogeyed, and then the next hole
Boom. That means
he
you won.
tripled and I bogeyed.
So it sounds like Roger really won.
No,
does sound-
after the first hole, I ran away with it.
Well, it really just goes back to par 3s. You take par 3s out.
Yeah, but you can't. You know.
But anyway,
That's part of the game.
Anyway,
Let's move into our Bus Cup for the week, brought to you by Black Shear Beverage. Wade came in and sent these, so here's the instructions. Same as last week, all whiteboard. Winner gets to pick gets to hear the category and pick between 1 and 3 points of the value. Okay.
okay.
So make sure you keep your answers covered because we do have 1 or 9s. All right. Buddy.
And it's very rigged.
Law. Just because you lost don't mean it's rigged.
There's
And there
no
goes
way,
our camera
Roger.
again. Those of you that listen, I'm sorry, our YouTube camera
There's
just gets
no way
overheated.
Reggie knew the state capitals. No way.
Now
he did.
he and I have done trivia for years against each other, and he always does really well in state capitals. I can vouch for that. I don't understand. He's like a Rain Man when it comes to state capitals.
Camera's off,
Nothing
right?
else. Nothing else.
No. One of them's off. The
One
other
of
one's
them's
still
off.
running.
The one on the right
It's only
still
got a little bit of time left.
Hey.
That was hidden. You hit it. All right, here we go.
I'm number 1.
Here we go.
Yeah.
First question right here. And this is from 90s sitcom. So we'll just come out. We'll go 2 points for this right in the middle. 2 points. 90s sitcom. What was the name? There's 2 answers. What was the name of the high school? And what was the name of the principal on Saved by the Bell? High school and this is before Raji.
Never watched it.
You missed out. Great show. 5, 4, 3.
It's got to be a complete
2,
right?
1. Yeah, what you got?
Bay.
I got Bayside High and Mr. Belding.
I put Belmont.
Okay.
Dang it.
He put Belmont and Bay. All
I didn't get either.
So, Hight, give yourself 2 points.
I feel like I should
2
get
points
a
for the
point
win.
for Bay.
Well, the good thing is I don't feel like you should get that, so you're not going to.
You
Okay.
suck.
All right. So, Hight, the next category is geography. 1 through 3. How many points?
I'll go 3 just to give Law a chance. If he gets either one of them get it, they can take a lead.
Okay. So we're
Just
going to
'cause
do.
it gets boring at
We're
times.
closest to the pin here. Okay.
Okay.
Closest to the pin.
All right.
How many time zones are there in the world?
Oh, shoot.
Time zones in the world. Both of our cameras have officially died. Overheating. It is hot. We don't have any options.
Closest
Sorry
to
about
the pin,
that.
you say?
Yep, close to the pin. So if you're watching on YouTube, it's just a black screen, but you can continue to listen to us. 3, 2, 1. What you got, Hight? Call it
15.
out. 15.
Way
You got to
more.
say it. They can't.
They can't.
18.
What?
What do you got?
120.
The answer
There's
is
4 in the United States.
the answer is 24.
Roger.
24. Roger,
What?
give yourself 3. Yeah, that's. I mean, what?
There's 4 in the United States. How's
Right,
there
so
only?
How many did you say?
I said 120.
Holy crap.
What a dumb answer.
Oh, mess with it.
There's 4 in just the United States.
Right. And so
Are
then
you
there's
s-
obviously 18 or 20
In the
more.
world?
There's 20 more in the world. That's a bunch more, yeah.
Do you know, like, based on the size of the world, like how big the United States and
He
like
teaches
North
world
America
history.
and
He
South
knows.
America are, and then kind of how the rest of that works?
He's visited in the
Do you
military.
know what a pie graph is?
You should know the time zones. You traveled the world,
This
Law.
guy's an idiot.
He was in the brig most of the
First
time
of all-
during his service.
Hey, here we go. Here's your question. Here's the question. Latitude or longitude determined time zones? Let's see if you know this.
Longitude.
Huh?
Longitude.
You sure?
No, I just guessed.
There you go.
It is longitude. That's right.
Freaking idiot.
All right, so Raji, give yourself 3 points. All right, Raji, the next category is world. That's just it. So 1 through 3.
Let's go 2.
2 points for this one. So right now, Raji's got 3, Hight's got 2, Law's still hanging in.
I'm rooting for you, Roz. Love to see you come on and win again.
All right, what is the currency in China called? What's the currency in China called?
You said 3?
This is 2 points. You feel good about it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. What do we have?
Yen?
Yen.
Yeah.
It is yen. So everybody give yourself. It's actually spelled Y-U-A-N. So, but we don't count off the
Yuan.
spelling there.
Well, I tell you what, if we don't get it together in America, that might be our currency.
Could be. All right, here we go.
Hey, Law's on the board. He miscounted it.
Y'all, we got 2 points for that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
2. All right, Raji, ball's back in your court. Sports. 3. Oh, 3 for the sports. Here we go. Who is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA? All-time leading scorer in the NBA.
Yes, I don't know.
Dude's on a sports show and doesn't know.
Yeah. I don't know anything about the NBA.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
LeBron James.
LeBron.
LeBron
I put
James.
Wilt Chamberlain.
All right, so if y'all give yourselves 3, LeBron James is the correct answer.
I figured it'd been an old school guy.
Keep hanging in, Law. Keep fighting, baby. You never
It
know.
used to be Jordan.
No,
All
it
right.
was. It was Kareem and
No,
LeBron.
it used to be Kareem.
LeBron.
Good job, Raj. All right, so I guess it's still in your court since you tied again. All right, geography.
Let's go 2.
We've only got, there's 3 questions counting this one left. All right, so this is worth 2 points. Geography. What is the name of the island country located off the southeastern coast of Australia? Island country located in the off the southeastern coast of Australia.
Oh, I don't know that's right.
5, 4, 3,
Definitely wrong.
2, 1. What do you got, Hight?
New Guinea?
Incorrect.
Fiji.
Nope.
New Zealand?
New Zealand is correct answer. Oh, good job. Look at him. 2 points.
I figured that was
Hey,
North.
good job.
All right, so we're currently sitting Hight at
7.
7, Raji
8.
8, and Law at.
That's right. You know, that's where Lord of the Rings was
Huh?
filmed.
I got 4.
Okay.
We're dumb.
All right, so here we go, Law.
It's like the only place what's the dragon? Komodo dragon? Well, it's like the only place.
Can we get to the next question, Pat?
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's on sports. How many you want it to be?
1.
You're losing.
You're down 3.
I'm losing. How much?
3 and 4.
So you need to go 3.
I don't want you 3. I had to have 3 more. How many more questions we got?
2.
For you to have a chance to win, you have to go 3 and 3. And hopefully both get it
All
right.
right, 3.
Not
Here we
true.
go. Here we go. We're in sports. You're not going to get this one, Law. Which
That's
former...
why you wanted me to put 3. I said
Which... how many do you want?
1. That's what I wanted.
1. Here we go. Which former SEC running back holds the most rushing touchdowns for active players? Former SEC running back, the most rushing touchdowns.
So he's
Active
still playing
players
right
in
now?
the NFL?
Yes,
He's still playing
he's
right
still
now.
currently, and he holds the SEC running the most rushing touchdowns.
He's still playing in college.
No,
He's in the
He's in the
NFL.
NFL. God.
he played the SEC. That fan just.
You said running back?
Yeah. That fan just working in the background there.
No, time's up.
5.
Time's up.
4.
You don't let them keep
3,
riding.
2,
This is 100% wrong.
1.
100% wrong.
All right, what do you have?
Come on.
Derrick Henry.
What do you got?
McFadden.
It is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry.
I was gonna say freaking Gurley, but it's crazy. He's still in the top.
Yep. All right, so
What's
Height,
that,
give
8?
yourself 1 point there. So Height's at 8, Rogi at 8. Law, you're out of it at 4. That's you had to do the math. I told you there were 2 more, and now you got no shot to win. So this is who won.
He really had no shot to win when he sat down in that chair.
All right, so this is it. Don't really matter. Pick a number because it's just you and Roger really. Y'all are tied at
3.
3. All right, 3 points. Here we go.
Big
3
one.
points. Anatomy. Your clavicle and humerus are commonly referred to as what bones? There's 2 different answers. 2 answers. Your clavicle, what's it known as, and your humerus. That's actually the ulnar nerve, he says here. What are they commonly referred to as what kind of bones?
There's 2 different answers.
There's 2 different answers. Again, you're playing for last, so
So there's no point in even writing.
there's not. There's 0
I mean,
point.
what is it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we have?
Funny bone.
Shoulder and funny.
All right, so Height's got the funny bone. There was 2 answers. You only wrote 1.
Oh.
I announced 5 times there's 2 answers.
You
Oh,
lost.
okay.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
It is collarbone.
Oh shit.
Collar.
Sorry.
Ooh, and funny bone. Collarbone and funny bone. Y'all both got 1 right. That puts y'all in a tie, and so y'all get tied. Because Raji's not getting points, he don't show up enough. So Height will give you first place this week.
and I
What's
get
bad
second
about it
place.
is I broke that.
Because Raji don't count, so I get second.
What an
place
idiot.
points.
Congratulations, Height. You did it again, bud.
And I get second place.
And we decided, you get second place, and we're going to give Opie half because he's not on vacation. We're giving him half of Height's points, so he's third place. That's a third place finish.
What?
Do you remember the day that we gave you points because you had a bus route?
Yeah,
No.
Well, we did.
we did.
Well, since I was here, can I give all my points that we did last week?
No,
I agree.
So Height.
I agree.
I tried Height.
So Height's up to 66. Opie will get 2 points and go to 54. Law will get 3 points and sit at 53. Intern Jay in dead last at 28. So, and again,
everybody's lucky I don't hear
Always do
come here
some dookie.
consistently because I feel like we're
Dookie pointage.
probably sitting first.
and again, this will be which Jay won't know any of these, but in typical fashion, and a lot of you at home, let me just tell you, those of you that are answering and feeling real good about it, it's a little harder in person and under the pressure of the mic, So those of you like Intern Jay that just tell us you would have got them all right when you're, taking your time listening at home. It's a little harder under pressure with the Jeopardy music in the background. So
That's also hitting on Noah Garnto because he's one of the notorious ones that'll be like, I would have boat raced y'all.
everybody would that's not here. So anyhow, it's right on cue for our next commercial break. On the other side, you're going to want to be here for the Hight High Five and the Rogi Rant. So y'all stay with us. A quick word here from our sponsor over at Bank of Dudley. We'll be right back.
Bank of Dudley is proud to sponsor the Big Ugly Sports Show. Wherever you're listening to your favorite sports show, you can also be banking with your favorite bank. Bank of Dudley offers mobile and online banking platforms to make managing your money easy. Get on that Bank of Dudley bus. Beep. Bank of Dudley since 1905. Member FDIC.
Well, there he is. Welcome back to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by the Bank of Dudley. There you are talking during the comeback from the commercial break. You know how that works, Law. You've been here long enough. We got to give up love to our sponsor.
I got a trivia question.
We got to give love to our sponsor, Cruise, and the Bank of Dudley crew.
What you reckon they doing right now?
Working.
Hold on,
In the air
I
conditioner.
just noticed you got a new Black Ship Beverage
It's not new.
t-shirt.
It's the one I've had for the whole time.
I don't have one.
Oh, I only got the gray one.
I'd love
Yeah, I got a gray one in real.
Out of everybody in here, probably other
And
than-
based on the way they feel about you right now,
I took mine to St. Augustine and wore it twice while I was on vacation, letting everybody down there know.
other than you, Chuck, I'm probably the only one that's ever been in the Black Ship Beverage
that's true.
on the show. I actually been in
And
there.
I can't
My
quite
wife's
put
been
my
in there
finger on
several
what they got against me. All I ever done is root for the Heels. Just cheer for them. Pray for them, too, actually.
It's just, well, wait, you've got the whole
hold on, in their defense, and
It's
I
your
mean
face.
this with all due respect. There's a lot of people that have stuff against them.
and a lot of times Height don't know it.
But some of it's warranted.
Well, you got the
This
whole.
is not.
Yeah, you date
It's
it
your
back.
face.
You date it back to Wade. You got the whole phone finger accident that has taken time. He may not have healed from, and then you've got
That's true.
you've
You're
got
right.
where you insulted, was it 2 weeks ago, you insulted and
You
said
did.
that a koozie would.
The koozie.
That's not what I said.
You did insult her.
And you're an idiot if you think
Can
otherwise.
I love
Can we
Glacier
revisit? 'Cause I didn't
Beverage
listen to the show. Can you
Yeah,
just-
so we were just talking about, hold on. We were talking about the winner of the Bus Cup and what they would get, and Hight feels like Wade don't want him to win. So he feels like if he does win the Bus Cup at the end, Wade's going to give him a raggedy gift like a Blackshear Beverage koozie. So he was really just bashing the koozie. That's exactly what happened, Hight.
You missed the point. But I know that's what you want to do just for clicks and likes and whatnot.
We're not getting any clicks or likes. Very few.
I liked it last week when I was on vacation.
All right, well, tell us real quick. We don't want to be
The
dead
point
horse.
was Wade would pull the rug out from under me if I win, just because he would think it's funny for me not to be able to enjoy something cool.
Yes.
But if anybody else wins,
So what if you win and they give you a koozie?
I'll say thank you for the koozie. But I'll also know in the back of my mind that
It would have been a better prize had somebody else won.
there is a good prize.
If
I
everybody
just
else
won't be
won,
there.
they
It'll
would
be
get a
him.
koozie.
It'll be him and Chuck.
The koozie's not the good prize.
We would get a bottle of
I
half
think the
of
koozie is a good
prize.
prize. Hey, Wade, I think the koozie's an excellent prize.
But
I'd love a
if you-
Glacier Beverage.
See, you don't know Wade. Wade is a big shot, and everything Wade does, he's kind of like Midas.
And now,
you know what I mean?
And now he's dissing on Wade. I've never dissed you, Wade.
No, now he's trying to feel
I
what's his head
rank
here.
you in my top 5
Are
of
you
Bill.
that slow to really not understand the words coming out of my mouth whenever
I understand exactly what you said. You said Wade's a big shot.
Can y'all arm wrestle? Let's settle this.
I'm 1-0 versus Law, and
He's a
don't-
great guy.
You
I mean,
know,
if being a
he's a
great
heel.
guy makes you a big shot, I mean,
That's
My boy's
it's
going out of his
beneath
way right here to
That's
get a
beneath
you know what?
That's beneath
If
you.
being a great guy is a big shot, then I mean, we need more big shots in the world.
Oh, man.
Like Wade.
All right, man. Y'all ready to move on from
Yeah,
that?
please.
Well, you know what time it is. It's been a minute.
5:30 in the morning on the bus we ride. Give me your ears for Hight's high five. Honestly, kind of forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's an all-timer for
it
me.
is an all-timer.
We
All right,
still
what we
got-
got?
we
We
still
got
got to do.
I really wish you would have just done it with me.
Mayberry Road.
Yeah, that's been 3 years in the making now.
All right, so here's what I just got back from the beach. So and Chili posed this one to me. Could I do a high five for a beach vacation?
You look like you've been kissed by the sun a little bit, bud.
Yeah, thank you, bud. That's kind of you. And they say, you know what they say? If you
Still got
can't
farmers
tone it, tan it. So here I
There you
am.
go. There you go.
still got
Rogi lives by that.
Yes, sir.
A boot sweat going on over
Yes, sir. It's heavy beak up
It is
sweat.
wet.
Anyway,
Touched it.
Little down.
for those in the radio audience, I got
there.
the
Give him a little
smallest.
nipple twist.
I
right
got
there.
the smallest chest out of all the ladies here today. Anyway, so here we are, number 5. Get a tan on day 1. You go ahead and get burnt. Go ahead
Do
and
you
get crystal-
sunscreen day one?
No,
Really?
I went ahead and got burnt. Go ahead and then I'm a lot of shirt. I'm a lot of shirt the rest of the way.
Do you peel?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
I
then and then I don't have a tan anymore. After a couple weeks, it's gone.
That's number 5. What's the title of the high five here?
He
What was
said
it?
number 1. I feel like you should go.
Things to do on
bottom
vacation?
up.
Top 5 beach vacation musts.
Okay. Yep.
All right,
That's
so
number 5.
Number 5, get sunburn.
Okay.
Number 4, ignore my kids / play with my kids. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship with your kids when they're young like this on vacation. But mine are at a really good age, so like they'll entertain themselves.
Do they hear a lot of in a minute? In a minute. We'll do it in just a minute. We'll do that in just a
Yeah.
minute.
Hoping they forget.
Yeah. But also it's good because my parents are there and my wife's parents are there, so they run a lot of interference for me. So that chilling, but also playing wiffle ball, beach golf, throwing a football around, boogie board, and taking to the pool. But then also not doing anything with them.
Parents and family are much treasured on vacation.
Yes.
Always treasured, but much treasured on vacation. More people to help. All right, number 3.
Number 3, people watching, sitting there on the beach.
Yes.
And seeing who walks by.
You got shades on so nobody can see your eyes. Scanning dump trucks.
Yeah, so you gotta watch.
Yeah.
you gotta watch the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Like people like Roger
Hey,
walk
man,
by
I
and you're
don't-
like,
I don't
oh
do
my
that.
god,
Hold
look.
on, let's not get going on bodies now.
Here we go.
Because you're still paced.
Yeah,
Like,
hey, people like me too.
But he's got a shirt on.
This
They're
must
like,
been at
hey,
the beach for a week. Got a
is he
farmer's
the guy that
pass.
goes
he's got a
to the
turtleneck on
Is he that guy that goes to the beach with a shirt on?
the whole time.
Yes.
I just said
He
that.
still got a
I
farmer's
wasn't listening.
town.
Because this is a terrible list, so I wasn't paying attention.
Look at your sleeve. You still got a farmer's town, but
Yeah, absolutely.
Still got a farmer's town.
I don't tan well.
But people watch.
Yes,
But people watch it, But then there's also some some smoke shows that are rolling through that you're like, man.
I don't look at those when in Haley. When we go to the beach, I don't do that.
That's why you have glasses.
Unlike Hight, I don't do that.
Just you got to enjoy God's creation. That's part of it. I mean, you can't linger. You got to take a glance.
I don't do that.
Just glance.
Just glance.
All right, number 2.
Golf.
Got to.
Love to play golf while at the beach.
I thought that was going to be 1.
No,
I know what 1 is.
You know what number 1 is. You know what number 1 is.
I agree with that.
But traditionally I've played at the World Golf Village. But the World Golf Hall of Fame has moved now to Pinehurst, and King and Bear's closed down. All I got is Slammer and Squire. But anyway, we went to the LPGA International, played the Hills course.
Went south on 95 for a little bit.
Down to Daytona. And I tell you what, that's going to be my new home course, actually.
Did anybody ask for help?
You play by yourself?
No, I played with my brother, my brother-in-law, and then a buddy of ours. Anyway, it's cheaper than Slammer and Squire and nicer.
Yeah, LPGA sweet.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'll be playing in about
the food was
a week.
good too. Food was really good. So anyway, but I got a couple, and I tell you what I did was play D-Work. Don't go play Palatka golf course, municipal course. It is like a cabbage patch. It's awful. It was $35, I think. So you get what you pay for. Terrible. And then number 1, food.
Grub.
Yeah, I mean food.
Yes.
And that means breakfast, lunch, supper, ice cream, snacks, everything.
Why does everything taste better at the beach? Even if you get up and cook eggs in the morning with some toast in your room, it just tastes better than it does at home.
I mean, it's fantastic. We went to first time we went out to eat. We went to a place called the world famous Oasis. It is world famous for terrible service. It's awful. 2 hours for kids mac and cheese. It was terrible.
Yikes.
Everybody was mad, and so we won't be back to that. But St. Augustine Fish Camp, fantastic. Real good.
Ooh, some good groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I love beach food.
Yeah, I do too. I can agree with that list. I don't go out there and get burnt like I used to. I'm suntan from the start.
You like to try new places,
lotion.
like new restaurants. Like if you go to the same beach, like Haley loves Panama City, so we like to try new places.
Well, here's the deal. For me, it's all right. I know St. Augustine Fish House is fantastic.
Right.
Okay, it's going to be on my rotation at all times.
That's right.
Will I throw in another one here and there if it has good reviews? Yes, I will.
Right.
But it's
Yeah.
See, where I get tied up from that is we've gone to Daytona every year. Hight knows this. They've got a place called Hulls. Phenomenal. I'm going to go to Hulls.
I've been to those.
Charlie Horse, I want to go to every year.
all you can eat crab legs.
But I can't do that no more because it's so expensive. It's over $100 now to eat all you can eat crab legs, and I can't do that. But here's where I get.
On the Bayside. You've been to Miss Catfish's?
Yeah, Aunt Catfish.
Yes, that's good too.
Yeah. But here's where I get tied up is there's a place called The Garlic, and my wife, Jelly and his wife, all our friends, basically everybody except me loves it. Okay, the reason I don't like it is because when I go somewhere to eat, I want to go eat. This place, every time you go, I'm not joking, it's going to be a minimum of 2.5 hour wait before you eat. And they've got this whole outside area where you just hang out, and they've got a bar. You can do whatever you want. That stuff, that is not fun to me. The last thing I want to do is sit in that heat. I want to be eating. But we do it every year, and we're going again this year. And
What's it called?
The Garlic. Now, it's decent. Shelby swears by it, and so that's why we'll go. Jelly and them love it.
Well, Jelly's buying, so it's okay.
I wish if he was, it'd make it a lot better. But
Step up, Jelly.
and it's about 30-minute drive from where we stay, so it's just.
So you're looking at 3 hours before you even eat.
Oh yeah, it's sweating too. I'm just
And that means you got to get off the beach early.
I get too hot.
Which I don't mind. You know me. I don't mind getting off the beach early to go eat. I just don't want to wait 2.5 hours to eat. So.
But are you like if I get too hot, I can't eat. Like it's just my.
You must not be hot very often.
It is. I mean, when I cook fish this past.
What beach? You said y'all go to Panama?
We like to go to Panama when we go to the beach, but we don't go to the beach every year.
Where do you go? Oh my Raj.
30A.
I don't. What is that?
It's like
That a row of beaches?
yeah, pretty much like between Panama and Destin.
Okay.
It's like seaside, like all those.
Okay.
They just call that area 38. Is that what
Yeah, it's just like one road. It's
That's
like
what
like
the
A1A.
locals. That's what the locals call it. But
I'd like to go to Orange Beach in Alabama. I heard it was good.
Gulf Shores and all that. Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
Crescent Beach is where we end up. We call it St. Augustine. There's Crescent Beach, and St. Augustine's right there down the
a
street.
lot of good beaches. A lot of good beaches.
There's a lot of them now.
Yep. All right, so we're running short on time here, but we did tell you this was coming, so.
I can't wait.
Yeah, listen up, yeah, it's time for me to talk like birds of a feather. Yeah, the bus is the flock. God, everybody shaking like there's ants up in their pants. Turn up the mic, yeah, it's time for Rogi's Rant.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Meow.
Get angry.
I must say meow.
Get red face.
He said meow.
He didn't do meow in that song.
Yeah.
So it's only good when you go meow.
I saw this clip this morning, and I really wasn't even planning on doing a rant until you text me. And watching this clip just kind of pissed me off. And it's kind of political, so it is what it is. So it was this clip of this girl that was mad that she didn't get hired at a job. It wasn't in Dublin. I don't know where she was at. But anyways, this girl has got like tattoos all on her face. She's got piercings all on her face, all this. And she is going off on like this tangent of why she did not get hired, right? And I'm thinking like, there's a reason why you didn't get hired, right? Like that's fine. You can express yourself the entire way that you want to. Like nobody really has a problem with that. But if I'm a business owner, I'm not going to hire you. Like I'm sorry, like you represent the business, you represent the product that we're trying to sell. I'm not going to hire you. So, you know, if you have that person that you're trying to express yourself whatever way, like I think 99% of us really, agree. Like we don't really care what you do as long as it doesn't infringe on the way that we feel. But you can't sit here and get mad because somebody doesn't want to hire you because you want to go out and be different. You know, go be different. Go find a job where you can go be different. People will accept you for that, and that's completely fine. But don't make everybody else accept you, or don't make everybody think that you are the normal. That we have to, change our beliefs, our morals, our ethics, our values because you want to go out and you want to be different.
Do you think people that look that way also, like, you can kind of know that you're going to get some
backlash,
some extra things with them, like personality-wise?
Oh, for sure. And again, like if you want to do that in your life, that's completely fine. But I think if you are somebody and you live that way, you're going into like this person was mad because she didn't get hired in a retail store.
Yeah.
Like you're going into that situation knowing that you're going to have to be. You can't really just be flaunting your views out there like that. So when you go in and try to put your personality out there, you're just going to have backlash on your part too.
Well, you also
No, you go ahead.
You also got to know there's retail stores out there that won't
That would hire.
Yeah, so you got to know where you're.
That's right. So go
Apply at them jobs.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like the Marines. I mean, you can get as many tattoos as you want in the Marines, as long as they can be covered up by the uniform. Like you can tattoo whatever you want on your body, as long as the uniform covers up the tattoo.
So you can't have like
you can get as many piercings as you want, as long as them piercings are taken out, and you can take them out while you're on duty or while you're working.
You can't have like neck. You can't have tats here.
Nothing that comes above the collar. You can't have nothing above the collar. And
nothing on your hands.
Nothing above a long sleeve, like when you wear the long sleeve uniform. A lot, and legs wise, which your long pants cover up.
We do need to be careful. We're treading on thin ice here because one of our listeners is super lefty liberal, Jamie Lawhorn.
That is true.
He's made it known in our neighborhood group text that he's big time handout guy. Wants handouts. So when I was showing him my farm,
I thought you were handout Hight.
I saw some pictures of
we got an episode named that.
That's a different context.
Okay.
Is this a community garden?
Well, Jamie thinks it is. He wants to do none of the work. But he wants to receive all the benefits.
Well, hold on. In his defense, your kids stay at his house a lot. Do you think that's a fair trade-off?
He is feeding your kids during the week. During the weekday.
First of all, he's never there
during the week
to look after his children or my children. You know who he is? Sweet Meredith Lawhorn. She's there. She made homemade popsicles.
Does she let her kids go out during the day? I still feel like to this day she does not let her kids go out during the daytime hours.
Laws that they can only play under the street light.
They can only play at night under the moonlight.
They keep vampire hours.
They keep vampire.
Daywalkers, is that what they're called?
Yes.
And if she's up during the day, she locks them in the attic.
In the attic.
It's my lovely sister-in-law.
Oh man.
What is the deal with is there like
they just went Jerry Seinfeld on us? What's the deal with
the draft? Have y'all heard about that? You even heard about they're talking about starting the draft?
The numbers our military numbers are at an all-time low.
Right. So
all
right, but so my rant kind of goes back to this. I thought it was kind of funny how it's been a huge big feminist movement and all this stuff, and now I've seen some stuff about the draft, and these feminists are like, well, women shouldn't get drafted. Well, I'm like, well, isn't it kind of crazy how women should be equivalent to men? But now when it comes to the draft,
what are the
age on drafts?
1835 in it?
Okay, we're good.
They'd have no way.
I've aged out.
Roger's going in.
Well, he's probably got medical issues.
Roger, they have no way.
Diabetes.
You do have them dark neck. No, just
Whoa, go ahead. Go ahead.
Them dark necklines that they say they call. You don't have it. I don't
have that.
You don't have that.
His
It was a
facial
joke.
expression.
I don't have
says
that.
it all.
You know,
It's like, what?
that was a joke. It was a joke.
Funny, though. It was
Everybody's
good.
so sensitive.
It was good.
Golly.
This dude
My
just
teeth
went on a
are
rant
crooked.
about that.
Golly, relax.
There's no way they could draft women though, because they don't enter into the selective service. So they would have to pass a law that women would have to enter into.
Hey, it's a
service.
feminist movement. Respect what they're doing.
I'm just saying, there's no way
Respect the feminist law.
for them.
All right.
We did say we'd mention this before we get off air, and we only got a couple minutes left here, but I guess I'll pose the question. Does J.J. Redick have success
No.
as the Lakers head
No.
coach? Why?
Well, because LeBron James is on that team. That's the main thing. But I'm not a J.J. Redick fan. I think he's a super intelligent person, but he comes off as really arrogant and
The Duke.
yeah.
Did y'all see that thing? It might have been made up. I don't know. It was a meme that had like some news report that was reporting his being hired, and it had his coaching resume up there.
I saw that.
And it said this past year he was a fourth grade volunteer head coach, and then it said
Somewhere in New York.
24-25 Lakers head coach.
Yep.
That's his only coaching experience. It said dream big.
I don't see how he and LeBron will get along because
They've been doing a podcast together for like over a year.
yeah, but doing a podcast together is completely different than
No, I understand.
LeBron typically likes to run the show.
I mean, we do a podcast together, but how would you respond if Hight was coaching you outside of here?
Well, I mean, Hight does think he coaches everybody. This is Hight's show, though.
He's a coach.
Hight's kind of the Genie Bus of Big Ugly
50%.
Sports.
No,
It's only 50%.
Rogi and I
You're
get
Phil
along.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Phil
I'm Phil
Rogi
Jackson.
and I get along great, and I'm more than happy to share any of my coaching knowledge, with him.
Expertise.
and he
Yes.
and he would reciprocate.
Right.
That means share with me too.
Yes, I know what that means. if you remember correctly, we just tied on Bus Cup, idiot.
Good job.
Yeah.
Who got last?
I'm not saying names.
No, what? Hey, since how much time we got left?
We're about out. And so
Yeah,
Go get your
So
trip.
let's make an agreement. If
You're not getting any more points.
Well, no. If I'm gonna let both of y'all work together. If you get my one question right,
No, I'm not buying you a pack of cigarettes if we don't get it right.
this guy, I get all the Bus Cup points for first place. Bus Cup points.
Okay.
First place. If you get my question right, if
let's
you get
hear
it
it,
wrong, if you get it wrong, I mean, if you get it right,
Just ask the
Just
question.
ask the
I'm
question.
so confused.
Just ask
Just
the
ask the
question
question.
almost every
Agree.
time, and you just went on a minute rant of trying to introduce the question.
This will be our least listened to show.
I will.
This will be the least listened to minute of the air.
Just ask the question.
All right, there are two Major League Baseball teams with 3 letters on their hats. What are the two teams?
There's 3 Major League Baseball. Oh, there's 2 with 3 letters.
Two Major League Baseball teams with 3 letters on their hats. And like when you do it,
So it's Chicago White Sox and St. Louis Cardinals.
boom, this guy, that's good.
So he don't get the Bus Cup points.
I don't get a Bus Cup. Wow.
Yep.
You're so.
And Hight gets to kick you in the nuts.
Yep.
That was the second part. You didn't let me know. Hight gets to kick you in the nuts. Chuck had no clue.
I didn't. I was trying to go through the teams. Sorry, bud. Don't pick on anybody about trivia, bro. I'm trying to exit us out here, boys, but I can't find. There it is. Right. Okay, now we're ready. All right, Hight.
Be sure to give us a follow, a share, a like, a comment, anything. Pay attention to us, please. Tell people about it. My gosh, we need you. On Facebook, Instagram, thebiguglysportshow.com, YouTube,
Share.
Spotify, Apple Podcast.
Yep. Thank you to all of our
TV35.
sponsors. Remember, next week we will not have a show, so we will have a best of next week, possibly the Foam Finger episode re-airing. So make sure you tune in for that. But make sure you come back with us the week after that. We will be back. Until then, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing,
Get on that bus.
So they're getting good groceries. Oh yeah. If you're down still humble, but still on that motherfucker, keep that thing on the back.
Switch it,